each of these paintings kind of carry a bit of relation to the person that I know. I only really paint people I love. Um, I love just about everybody, so that's not really narrowing it down, but oftentimes someone that's very close to me, and just because it takes so much time, you don't want to sit there and spend and you don't care about it as much if it's some indiscriminate model, but if it's my wife or my son that I'm painting, I'm gonna care about that far more than if it's a miscellaneous model. Also, taking those tales and stuff and making it slightly autobiographical. I think that's kind of interesting too, to be able to pull in elements. So in a way, they are characters. There are these people playing characters, but they bring a bit of themselves to it, and a bit of my story in a certain way of how I see them into that tale, into that story. As far as the design of the pieces, I really try to let that kind of come intuitively at first, and then I figure out what structure needs to come after that. I know that with the painting of Shu, Jupiter plus Shu, I really wanted a very almost Napoleon-esque or Ingress style of a solo male figure enthroned. And I really looked for his painting of Jupiter as a representation of that, and also his painting of Napoleon enthroned as a way of as an ideal to shoot for, and compositionally.
Oh, really? That's so interesting because when I was walking down the street, I wondered. Yeah, I was wondering about that situation. Tell me again about that. Oh. Oh. Is that really how you feel about it? Oh, and that happened then? Then what else happened? Oh, that's cool. That's very interesting.
Um, Also, very masculine chrome headers coming up off the sides of it really lend themselves to that uber masculinity, and the lion head of the Herculean type figure depicted on in that throne, and then also the engine underneath, being able to lay metaphors in there that may not be necessarily caught at first glance or even know, but like the fact that it says ice cold on the engine, on the Lamborghini engine, helps. I got that from an Outcast song, or actually it was a skit in between the song, but it was also in Hey Ya, and what's cooler than being cool, ice cold, and ice cold not only represents the cold that's in obviously the scene in Celtic Hell, where which was the first time hell appeared in mythologies, and it was a frozen hell, but also the persona and the fact that he's going to take on the role of Jupiter, and he's just going to get up and just act like it, and being able to interlace that in with the song, "Fake it till you make it and your life will be arranged," is the idea of faking it till you make it, and I think there's some validity to that in doing it in certain ways. I think if you go, if you take it to the point of delusion, it can be a problem. But there is a benefit to seeing yourself in a certain position, in a certain role, and acting along those means, so you're able to transform or overcome your situation. And he's doing that in that scenario. The guitar represented a lot of times, starting with jazz music, they were called axes, or a weapon then. So if you take an axe as a weapon, it's a laying down of swords, it's a laying down of weapon in a nonviolent way of making change. And he's getting up and going to just leave. He's going to take on the role of Jupiter, the king of the gods, the lord of the highest of the gods, and just better his situation.
Tapping the keyboard with your feet. See, here's your cute little feet. You know what's cute is a little hair on your back. Let's show the camera that. Oh, here's your back. Who wants to see what's going on over there? Oh, he's standing up so nice. You see that little patch of hair on his back? That's like way cute. That's like way cute. These little red legs. These rolly legs. Look at them. There's Tommy, he says. He's got really cute toes. He's getting hungry. You know what? Good thing, 'cause Mama's home.
Also for that painting, echoing that with the albino, the white lion head of that, with the white lion head of Vishnu. I wanted to lay in there a metaphor, or for me personally, as a protector over my son, and being able to see yourself as that role, as not necessarily God, but someone as who will bring protection to this, a protector of it, as Vishnu protected Prahada Allah through his trials when his father was trying to harm and kill him during that time. So all those things are kind of factored in, and anytime I see an opportunity to lay a little more metaphor, or something interesting, or something humorous in there, I usually try to do that.
You make your eyebrows go like that? Give a wave to everyone out there.